Hey, what's up, Dragon Brew? Today we're playing a deck on the channel from a user that goes by the name MTG DVD. We have played some of his stuff before. This deck is very odd, and that's why I wanted to give a look at it. Also, we played a deck with Extravagant Replication recently, and some of y'all were really into that. So we're going to give it a go and see what happens, but man, I have lots of questions. Lots of questions. This is another one where I haven't played anything with it, whatever, we're just going in. But the deck does have 3 steps ahead, so we do have some counters. But this is important because I think this is also about copying things almost as much as it is about countering things in this list. Up the Beanstalk makes sense because we have some pretty expensive stuff. Ancient Cornucopia is going to help us cast those expensive things and hopefully buy us enough time with life. Aetherize. This is one I don't think we've played it in any decks on the channel this season, but I've had it played against us quite a bit, and it's pretty good. Oko the Ringleader, again, something that can make some tokens, probably pretty good here. Doubling Season. Yeah, if we're making all these tokens, why not? Overlord of the Hauntwoods. Now, this is kind of a non-bow with Doubling Season because it'll put more counters on it if you're just playing it for the impending costs. However, if you make the Everywhere land, you do get double with Doubling Season, so there's that. We do have Leyline, which obviously pairs well with the Overlord of the Hauntwoods, which I still think it's silly. Everywhere shouldn't have every basic land type, but whatever. And then we have a couple of copies of Extravagant Replication. So once we copy a thing, if we have Doubling Season, we get 2 copies of the thing. So hopefully you start running away with the game at that point. We do have Nissa as well. Getting extra counters on Nissa could be really good. Also doubling up the tokens that Nissa makes could be great. And Sire of the Seven Deaths. This one's kind of wild that this is in here. Not only are there 3 copies, but hey, if we get to copy this, it's pretty sweet, right? So yeah, I don't know how this deck's going to play or what's going to happen here. This looks like a wild piece of work, and it's a 62 card special with 27 land. So I have no idea. Like, this is going to be wild. But hey, if you at the end of the video, please watch the end of the video because I'm going to struggle through this and y'all can laugh at me all you want. But when you get to the end, there'll be a link that takes you over to Moxfield, our channel sponsor, where you can download this and try it for yourself. Additionally, if you're going to buy any cards, you probably haven't even checked them out yet, but our friends over at Tales of Adventure, TOA Magic, they are super good people. They show up all the major events, and they have a lot of cool sales and old cards and other stuff. So if you're looking to build out your commander decks, check them out. Use code DRAGON, DRAGN, and you'll save 5% on everything you buy over there. All right, let's go in and see if Doubling Season doubles up the number of wins, or just makes us cry. Oh boy, and we didn't even get a green source to go with our Up the Beanstalk. Actually, we have no green sources for that. All right, we're gonna mulligan. We can't keep Sire of Seven Deaths, right? I mean, we can't. We can't. I want to, but we can't. All right. I decided to play a couple of games in the play queue first. I know some of y'all are not gonna want that or whatever, but I need to get a handle on this deck first to even figure out what's going on before we move forward, because I really don't know right now. But I will leave a runtime marker like always, so if you want to go straight to the ranked games, you can do that. All right, I mean, we're already at 5 mana next turn, so if we get draws like this, it kind of works out, you know? Oh, Lauren's going to kill our Overlord of the Hauntwoods. Even though I was going to say, kill the Beanstalk. That's the card. I think too often people let Beanstalk sit around, and that's the real scary card, honestly. That's the thing you don't want your opponents to have. Oh, we got another one. I mean, can we get by with no... I mean, I'm going to go for it. I was thinking I might want to leave mana up for 3 steps ahead, but I don't know. Ooh, we found a Doubling Season. That's cool. Too bad we can't copy enchantments. It has to be artifacts or creatures. Vanishing Light. Well, there probably goes the other Beanstalk. Nope, this time they're like, too close to getting your 6/7. Sorry. Would be great if we could copy something they control. That'd be pretty special, too. Can't do that, though. Cornucopia. Yeah, we'll leave that, I guess. We can draw it, cast it. Only have 2 mana left up, but that's okay. You're going to let us both draw a card? I'm not mad at that. Okay. So if we Doubling Season, we get 2 cards. Question is, what happens after that? Yeah, that works. Doubling season would have got us 4 maps. All right, so this is where we have to make the call, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Oh, we actually don't. Oh, no. Oh, we're going to be 1 short. All right, well, I guess we get 2 everywheres here. Because why not, right? Yeah, we'll take the action. Oh, Oko. All right. And then we go ahead and do this. Get 2 cards, get 2 everywheres, and then next turn we try to start doing stupid stuff, I guess. I don't even know what Oko's ultimate is. For each other non-land permanent you control, create a token that's... Oh, yeah, that's pretty sweet. Oh, boy. We're going to ultimate an Oko, y'all, and I don't think I've ever done that. Yeah. Shamil, we're not going to let that happen. That's unacceptable. I'm sorry. This is crazy. Like, legit crazy, the things we're going to be able to do. This might just be the deal. It's just Oko and doubling season is just a combo itself, right? Oh, gosh. How many cards do I have? 37, and we're going to draw 3 this turn? 2 this turn. My goodness. So we can Cornucopia and then have 5 and 4, and that's what we need, and we still haven't played a land. All right. I'm going to decline because we know we're going to play Oko this turn. Yeah, this is crazy. This is just straight bananas, y'all. Decline, decline. Oh, now we got Sire of the 7 Deaths. Okay. Actually, we have 5 mana. But, yeah, I guess we just Oko. Gain life, gain life. And then we just minus Oko. This is sicko. Yeah. Oh my god, we're gonna just die. Yeah, I guess we just play extra ley lines targeting the same things. Oh my god, what's even happening right now? This deck is stupid. This is dumb. And I have like 7 card trigger. Oh my gosh. What are we even doing right now? Why are there no creature lands to attack with in here? I guess it doesn't matter, because when we plus Oko, we're going to make, like, what? I don't even know how many doubling seasons do we have? Oh, our opponent's going to rope us now? Come on, opponent. Let it happen. Just let it happen. Come on. Come on, opponent. We get to see the dumb things happen. Please. Oh, man. Come on. Okay, they're going to let them... Oh, no, we crashed Arena. Current match has ended for an unexpected reason. I know what the reason is. Oh, it wasn't the opponent. We wrecked Arena. We crashed Arena from just playing an Oko. I don't even know if we can play this deck, y'all. Yeah, so we were going to have a bunch of ley lines targeting their 2 things they had. And 5 overlords, which, by the way, every time we attacked... Okay, so we were going to have 8 doubling seasons. So every time we attacked, we were going to make 5 times 8. So we were going to make 40 everywheres every time we attacked. Hey, y'all, this is me cutting in post-edit. This is actually even crazier than that, because we actually end up making, for each one thing we attack with, we get 1 everywhere that is copied or doubled, I guess, 8 times. So we would be doing that 5 times 8 doubled 8 times. Like this. So, oh my God. I don't even want to do the math, but this was about to get way worse. So I totally understand how Arena couldn't handle this, and we kind of maxed out our tokens all at one time. Like, Oko was actually way more dangerous for the client than I thought when mixed with doubling season. But we'll see how the rest of these go. Wow. To be fair, though, we did make 4 Overlord of Hauntwoods. We made 204 everywheres. That's why it broke. We have 204 everywheres. And first I was like, why? But it's like each one of these made multiple copies when it came into play. But we also had 8 doubling seasons. So it made 8 times, or well, I guess it made 8 times 4 times 8. And then the other, oh my gosh, crazy. Crazy. All right, well, we'll try again and see if we don't break the game. All right, let's keep this and see what happens. Not the best hand, but we do get to draw an extra card from Beanstalk, and like we'll just see how it goes. Come on, at least be a land. All right. I would prefer another land than multicolor, preferably blue, but you know, we'll take what we can get, I guess. Sure, Beanstalk's gone. The good news, bad news, and all of it is we couldn't really do anything with it anyway. Preacher. All right, well, we will try to eliminate a Preacher on our turn. I think we just do that now. I mean, if they just straight up play a Disenchant, then, like, so be it. Phyrexian Arena. I would like to get rid of that, too. Because I'm rude. Especially if they're not playing lands. Gix. How do we feel about Gix? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, we could do this for 5, for 6, and then make a 5/5. I don't hate it. We could also do this plus Oko, make a 3/3. That's probably smarter. And we get 2 life off of this. And then we can just full-size Nissa next turn. Like, worst case scenario. I mean, I guess they could kill the token and then kill Oko, I suppose. Which is probably what's going to happen here. But that's kind of okay, I guess. Because if they... Oh, well, they're not going to do that. I guess you have a kill spell for the 3/3? Nope, they do not. All right, fair enough. We're going to pay the full price. Look at me just disregarding the fact that we have a counter to him. Just like, whatever. Hey, another Oko. Fantastic. No attacks. We're going to stay full defense, make sure they don't get any extra cards. If they sweep the board here, so what? We just make another Nissa token and an Oko token. I mean, these black-white decks end up being a lot of removal most of the time. And right now, we have 3 forests, so we're getting +3 on everything from Nissa as well. So... 1 big attack step next turn would be enough to kind of handle things. That changes the story, though. But we don't care that much. Not gonna lie. Let's see. We could draw 2, and if we committed a crime, blah, blah, blah. But we are not going to commit any crimes here. And we just have to discard 2 if we do that, right? I think we just attack here. Submit 0. No need to copy. We'll just attack with our big 8/8. Oh, they're actually blocking with Aclazotz? Great. Sure. I have no clue why that even happened. Huh. I guess we draw 2, discard 2? Because why the hell not? And then we just try to set up some semblance of a win over the next 2 turns? We have enough mana to 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's all we can do is just counter. All right. And to be fair, not that we ultimately care, because we just make a bunch of tokens off of our stuff. But if we minus... Oh, well, that gets another forest. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is 12 plus 17? That seems like that gets it done. Plus 20, actually. Yeah, all right. Yeah, Oko, you could be a guy too. Why not? Becomes a copy of target till the turn. No, submit 0. Let's just attack. It just ends the game regardless. So a deck full of removal didn't really matter because all we had was planeswalkers this game, really. All right, cool. Let's go get in those ladder games and see what happens. I mean, I guess I'll keep... It has like a semblance of a chance. It at least has the right look like it could do something. But this feels like a lot of this is riding on... Ooh, we already have 2 doubling seasons. I hate putting that in the yard as well, because then like you're showing them we're playing doubling season, but like, what else are we supposed to do? Now, this is obviously going to be the Caretaker's Talent deck. But the question remains, can we actually do enough between 2 doubling seasons and Nissa and whatever? Like, maybe? Oh, no. That's not what this is. Okay, let's pump the brakes for a second. I was thinking... Ah, crap. Not what I thought was going to happen. Alright, I'm just going to try. And then we're going to doubling season next turn, and then maybe Nissa, and just hope we're not dead, I guess? Well, that's not going to happen now. Sure. I mean, I guess if we get a ley line, it's still alive and can do stuff, so can't be too discouraged here. No, not you. All right. Or an Aetherize would also be very good. But we only have 2 turns, so we're basically dead here anyway. Yeah, this didn't do nearly enough here. Yeah, we have no outs. Like, I mean, I'm going to do it just so y'all see it, but, like, we're going to play the Overlord, it's going to die, and then we're dead. Like, is what it is. I know some people are like, you can see too early. Like, you see the writing on the wall, man. All right, cool. Let's move along. All right, let's give it a go with double beans and leyline. I mean, not a lot else the deck's going to do. All right, well, we're up against a life gain deck, so we kind of know what to expect. It's probably going to be bats of some variety, yeah. I mean, you either take Leyline or Aetherize, probably. Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think you care too much about everything else. All right, a backup Oko doesn't suck. Yeah, see, now that's where the problem starts coming in, when they're doing that mess. Because then everything's basically an extra free hit. Alright, let's do this, so we at least have access to Aetherize, unless they play another Deep Cavern Bat, and then we're in a world of trouble anyway. Alright. Okay, so that went mostly according to plan. So then now we can get the land. Pass. I think I'm going to get... I don't even know what I want here. I guess an island? Since all we have is blue and green cards, really? And we already have a cornucopia. So then we just go here. I'll just take the action. We're not going to play anything more than one color anyway this turn. Yep, Deep Cavern Bat. You got it. I mean, you're probably still back to taking the ley line, right? Ooh. Okay. Don't have the mana yet, but that's a fun idea. So if we do this, I mean, maybe we find a land and we could play Oko. We do not. All right. Well, we can at least buy time, I guess. Like, what else are we going to do? Yep. And we lose some life. And attack. We lose an extra one. Another Aetherize. Okay, sure. We'll go ahead and gain 2. Pass the turn. And then it'll be interesting to see if they take our Extravagant Reflection or if they take Leyline Binding here. Obviously, we'll gain 3, because that's the smart thing to do. All right. Sure, what do you want? I mean, I guess you still have to take the ley line, right? Because ultimately, I mean, I guess you keep us from casting the Extravagant Replication, though, if you do that. All right, well, their call. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we get to, I guess, just play this. We do get to draw 2. So that's relevant. Ah, third Oko. Oh, but another ley line. That's nice. That's real nice, actually. Don't hate that. Shieldred. Well, we know one thing that's going to get hit with the ley line. Alright. We're going to copy this. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright, well, we're going to start with the first one. Get rid of the Deep Cavern Bats. Take action. Because we're not going to Oko here. Ooh, Sire 7 Deaths. That's cool. I mean, I don't really care that we're taking the damage from Shieldred. Like, we care, but we don't care that much, you know? And then we'll just play the other one. Alright. Cool. And then we'll play a land. And then we have 7 cards. Sure. I'm going to copy a ley line. And we're going to get rid of you. And then now we're kind of off to the races without the opponent being able to do much here. We do this. Gain a bunch of life. Decline, because we're probably going to play an Oko here. And then play Oko. Now we'll gain all the life. Yep, and the opponent scoops. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that, because we only have 2 Aetherize and we drew them both. I'm curious what would have happened if we didn't draw them, honestly, because I feel like that could have been harder to win. We got a Cornucopia and an Aetherize, but we're on the draw. And we only have green and blue mana. Alright, we'll keep it. I mean, we can, hopefully, resolve a cornucopia. Well, good news for us. We don't have that many creatures, so Authority of the Consuls. You know, what's funny? Thinking about all the cards they've reprinted and everything else recently, Authority of the Consuls is one of my least favorite. I think it shows up in a pile of decks even when it's not crazy necessary, just because it's just so useful, you know? And again, I don't fault anybody for playing it. It's just a generally useful card. But I don't think it lends itself to any amount of fun or interactivity. It's kind of the opposite of what you want out of a standard card. And anytime you have standard cards that are good enough to be played in Modern and Legacy, whatever, regularly, or I guess Pioneer and whatnot, we should probably think about, should we really be reprinting them, you know? Personal thing, though, I guess. That sucks. I was really hoping for a land there, because then we could Aetherize and then start doing some things, but I guess not. So we got to pass, because if we don't Aetherize, we're risking dying. Yep. All right. We're only going to get 1 point of life off of that. Would have been nice, but did not go the way we wanted. Okay, Hedge Mage. Hedge Maze does what? Ah, Beanstalk. Ugh. So if we play Cornucopia, next turn we can gain to play Overlord, and then we just die the following turn? Ugh. I think this has to go away, sadly. I just don't think it's a strong enough card for us here. That sucks, but... I mean, we might even just be playing Oko for the sake of just getting 4 life. Maybe dig for ley lines? I don't know. Obviously, getting Sire 7 Deaths would be great, but probably won't be enough. And we only have one other Aetherize. And it looks like another 2-mana Deuter is coming. Oh, no, you have 3 mana, obviously. Yeah, yeah. So that's 8, 9, 10 you can get. 8, 9, 10. If we were to... We go to 2. If we played this now, we could copy Cornucopia. We could gain 6, but then we're only at 8 and we die. Damn. There's really no good answer here. And playing this doesn't help us because it's not a color. Boy, what do we do? Because I have to assume they have some kind of removal spell. And unfortunately, this doesn't have haste. First Strike, Vigilance, Menace, Trample, Lifelink, Ward 7. But that's not good enough. Alright. I guess we just do this. We decline. I mean, there's a chance we get the opponent to attack Oko. Take the action. And then I'm going to draw 2. Alright, there's a Doubling Season and an Oko. So we're going to discard this. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. If we get an untapped land, we get to go Doubling Season. I mean, the problem is we'd copy nothing, though, right now. Is the issue. So, like, we would Doubling Season into Oko, but then what? You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't do anything directly. Because, like, we just end up with a lot of Doubling Seasons and Cornucopias. Actually, hold on. If we ended up with... No, we don't end up with 2 Cornucopias. I was thinking if there was a way we'd also get some extra life, that would be cool. But, I don't know. We'll see. I mean, the opponent might just send 5 damage into Oko here. And that would help us out a lot. But I think that's what they're contemplating at the moment is, can they just attack us over 2 turns and win? Which is totally reasonable. Looks like that's what they're going to try here. Oh, they're maximizing the damage, I see. By playing a thing pre-combat, they can send the 4 damage into Oko and 5 damage at us to keep a higher clock. That's actually smart. So totally reasonable. I see what they were doing. And still keeps us at lethal, basically. It's alright. So then we kind of have to play Oko and look for Leyline? Okay, well there's one. But the problem is any combination of those kills us. So we need 2 ley lines effectively to not die. Well, no, Oko himself would gain us 4. So we're at 13. How much mana do we have? 3, 6, 7, 8. So we would need... Oh, I need 2 more than what we have. So I guess the plan is doubling season Leyline puts us at 11. But if they have any angel, we just die, right? So we would have to Oko first, but then we can't win if we do that. This is just a bad spot. Jeez, I don't even know. I don't know. I feel like we do this, get rid of 1. Yeah, we can only get to 12. Oh, no. We gained 4, so we go to 13. That's interesting to note. If we play Oko. Otherwise, we go to 11. This sucks, because I think if I had a way to survive into doubling season Oko, I think we could win. But we have to decline. Man, that's tough. That's tough. I think if we'd had 1 more turn or 1 more mana, I think we'd have been okay. Because then we could have went doubling season, Oko, get the extra counters, play Leyline, copy everything, and we still would have been alive. Unfortunately, that is not the case. Oh, they can also protect the thing? Oh, yeah, then we were dead anyway. Yeah, they got it. Like, none of that mattered. Whew. I mean, I guess we try, right? Because we at least have Cornucopia. Oh gosh, Dimir. I don't. If we could at least hang with the Dimir deck, I would have some respect for the deck, right? Win or lose, like we at least make a fight out of it, then like maybe that's a thing. But I don't think that's really a thing. All right, Impulse. So this is not the Dimir deck I was expecting. So retract that statement. I was thinking more of the mid-rangey Dimir tempo aggro-y thing, but that isn't what we're up against. It doesn't seem. I guess I gotta go for it. Like, if you have a counter, you have a counter, I guess. We're not really doing anything else. Alright, I mean, that gives us a chance at playing the replication next turn, and now Leyline Binding's live. So, you know, something. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that. So they can't. So it is that deck. They're just playing some different cards. I don't think I've seen anybody play Impulse in those lists. So definitely a newer thing here. Yeah, you've got choices, opponent. You've got choices. 3 steps ahead stops the Enduring Courage. We do have 5 mana, so we either get Oko or possibly Replication, which is bad. Though if you take Oko or 3 steps ahead, you're getting a guaranteed thing we can cast. But if we get an untapped land, then Replication comes into play. Yeah, and it gets kind of ugly, so that's a thing. I'm just going to pass. And then if nothing else during their end step, I guess we just copy a Cornucopia. I mean, they know we have it 3 steps ahead, so it's not like it's going to be a shocker. Kaito. Can I counter that? Does Ninjutsu say counter or just put it into play? I don't know the text on Kaito. I'm going to assume not. Rightfully or wrongfully. I'm going to assume that's not how Kaito or ninjutsu works. I'm pretty sure it's not counter. You just put it into play. All right. So then we copy. And gain a life. Oh. Oh. All right, I'm going to do this just to make sure it resolves. But the fact that we get access to doubling season next turn, woo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're not quite at doubling season Oko yet. We need to be at 9 mana. Oh, they're going to take our doubling season. Boo. I guess not like it matters. We could get it back. We just leyline the bat. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Really, though, we want to get to where we can protect it with 3 steps ahead, I guess. And we're not crazy worried about Kaito, because, like, we can just gain enough life off of cornucopias. So, like, we could get rid of Kaito if we wanted to. What did you take from us? Oh, you took the Sire of 7 Deaths. I just realized. I thought they were going to take that. All right. Well, sure. Because, you know, why not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, I'm just going to play Oko. I don't think it's worth even making a token here, so I'm just going to plus. See if we can find some lands. Because that's really the game we're playing now. You know, that's not terrible. We have to discard a card. So I think it's Nissa here. And then we can go land. I guess we could leave up 3 steps ahead. So let's do that. I almost played Beans there, but leaving up 3 steps ahead is pretty smart.
You're falling behind.
Because they'll probably flash in something here. Tap down our Overlord. Yep, that makes sense. Do we want to stop that? I think we do. Let's just counter it. Because I also don't have to worry about Oko, protection, blah, blah, blah. And they might spend 4 mana here to flash in Enduring Courage if they decide to attack us instead of Oko. Nope, they're not going to do that, though. Okay. Well, the tough part is they do know that we have doubling season, so it is what it is. All right, copy this. Get rid of that guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, actually, let's Beans. I'm doing this mostly to see if the opponent has a counter, which I think they do. So we're just going to be a little patient here. Okay, well, that's fine. So now we just get to have our doubling season, so we don't care. Like, have all the cards you want, opponent. Take action, take action. Fantastic. We will play this. We will plus Oko, which adds 2 counters. We found a Leyline, which is fantastic. I will get rid of a Beans. Alright, do what you will. Though I didn't even think about the fact that we could have drawn a Leyline. If I'd have left a white up, we for real put the game away. But I think we're going to anyway here. Opponent doesn't have much going on. Sure. I'm gonna Kaito. Alright.
I've seen scarier things in a...
I guess that's a dead duder. And then we just Get rid of Kaito, I guess. I mean, we get 2 of them. We'll just have them both target him.
I'm definitely lost.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not quite what we want. I think I'm going to... Damn, I don't even know. If I 7, I still have Leyline up. And they can't flash a guy in. Alright. Yeah, that's fine. I could have also got rid of it before they got a card. I probably should have done that. But it's whatevs. We have so much happening right now. Alright, well, this Rider Replication's more than done its job. It's got made 4 extra ley lines at this point, so I think we're doing okay. We can even get silly and start copying doubling seasons if we wanted to, which I think we will. And yet another ley line. Fantastic. Yeah, alright. Try to attack for 7, because, you know, why not? We're going to counter that and copy a Sire. We're going to do all the things. Because we have all the mana. Counter the spell. Target the thing, target artifact creature you control. This. So we get multiple Sires. Yeah, we'll gain a life. Why not? And we'll gain a life. Have another one. Another Shieldred's Edict makes us not do much. We still get to draw cards. Alright, that's fine. We just don't get to copy our dude. It's whatever. And they're gonna Tidebinder? Enters counter target, activated ability or triggered ability? I don't really know what they're going for here. Oh, it's targeting the side. Oh, because they don't want to pay the 7 life. Yeah, no. I'd rather you pay the 7 life. Okay, well now we have Oko and we're about to break the game again. Okay, well, we have to discard a card. Probably going to be this. Alright, well, our board is silly at this point. I mean, the opponent's deck really doesn't do anything here. Alright, copy this. Oh my god, we get 52 ley lines. Oh my gosh, we can't even play Oko, y'all. Like, serious, if I play Oko, we're gonna make way too many ley lines. This is bad. This is really, really bad. Like, oh my gosh. Alright, so if we Sire, can we still... Like, I don't even... Oh, playing Overlord's so scary, too. Oh my gosh. Alright, I mean, I guess we do the thing. I don't know. Like... I mean, I don't... Like, see, this is the problem. If we play Oko, I'm probably just playing it to make Elks. Honestly. Because, like, anything else is bad here. I mean, we draw cards. We make multiple everywheres. So we get 4 of them? Sure. You scored a card, opponent. Congrats. We have reach. I mean, it has the big crossbow on it. Yeah, sounds great. Copy. Oh, we're gonna make more leyline copies. Oh, this is so dumb. All right, sure. 52 ley lines, all targeting this poor little token. Oh, this is so stupid. All right, we're gonna play this. I mean, hey, credit to the opponent for sticking this out for us, you know? Darkwing Duck, if you ever hop in my Discord, I owe you a high five for sitting through all this. Alright. Let's just, with our 24 things, let's make 3, and we'll make 8. Great. Sounds good. Yeah. Alright. Okay, game's over, finally. Jeez. I wasn't even paying attention as to why we got 8. So, oh, because we also ended up copying, because we made the doubling season, we made an extra one. So, we made 1, which makes 2, which makes 4, which makes 8. Oh my gosh. Like, this deck's silly. It's just absolutely silly. Alright, so this deck's a tough one because it did win some games, but you do risk breaking Arena if you do things in a wrong order, which is kind of weird. And also, I would say it's not spectacular against the aggro decks. Like, don't be wrong, if you get a good draw, you can hold up against them, or like you saw, if we get double Aetherized. But when we don't, it's a bit tough. Interestingly, this is one of the decks that, as the games go long, it's actually not the worst thing for us. But it feels like, as it's built, there's a few bad matchups, and I think we need a few more defensive cards to really make it work. But it is fun, it's entertaining, but I don't know if it's one I would recommend anybody spend resources on to build. I think there's other things if you want to play Simic, or even play stuff with Doubling Season, that'd be good for you, honestly. But yeah, if you want to see some other sweet decks, as always, check out the next video, because we have tons of sweet stuff to play in Standard, especially if you like weird decks that are kind of off the beaten path. But that's all of you for now. We'll see you next time.